Hey guys, welcome to the Cobra's Den, which is not in the Cobra's Den. I'm here at St Paul's Cathedral and I'm very, very honoured and lucky that my good friend NGMD invited me to the Royal Mint's exclusive presentation of the 2026 Sovereign in here at St Paul's Cathedral. So let's go inside and take a look around. So as we entered St Paul's Cathedral, it was absolutely beautiful. We were given a tour first before we got to the Royal Mint. Now here we have this lovely lady who gave us a full description of St Paul's Cathedral. Unfortunately her voice was a bit low, but the information was invaluable and a wealth of knowledge from this lady. So that was absolutely superb. And as we walked down, the sights in here were amazing. That's Admiral Nelson with the Britannia there, Lady Britannia, and that's the British Lion. And the dome on the cathedral was fabulous. And look at the architecture and the artwork that we can see here. It was truly an amazing sight to see. So we were led round this tour, and everywhere you looked was just amazing, absolutely amazing. Every ceiling artwork, and we were given descriptions about how these things were made, who made them, and actually that this cathedral is the 5th cathedral, St Paul's Cathedral in London, as others were destroyed during wars or revolutions. But look how detailed the work is. Just amazing. So we continued on this tour, and here we're right by the altar, which again is stunning. And it was actually Queen Victoria that went down on her one visit to St Paul's and said that it looked very bland, and so a lot of gold gilding was put in and the beautiful bling that you see all over the place here. And here we are at the head of the altar, and just in front of that is this beautiful book, which is unfortunately the soldiers from the American side that passed. And here we see the crypt below, which is where many very important people are kept after they have passed. Amazing statues, and again, statues are another thing that were brought in. Here's the crypt. And this is where we went down to the crypt, and when we reached the bottom, that's where the presentation was from the Royal Mint. Before we actually got to the presentation, we had the chance to look around, and again, quite amazing. All the memories of soldiers that had died, the names that were on lists all over the crypt of St Paul's Cathedral. Many, many people. So again, this was a real insight which I was very honoured to be able to see. And again, I must thank my good friend NGMD for giving me the opportunity to be here at this opening and to see the wonderful sights from St Paul's Cathedral. Now we move on to the gold. So before the actual presentation, we saw these beautiful bars and coins. The bars are absolutely exceptional when you get onto the bigger sizes. And then here we have the new sovereigns of 2026 in the yellow gold. These are the proofs, and the proofs don't have the security details that the bullion
coins and 5 centuries of 22-carat gold in British coins. For the first time in decades, the sovereign returns to traditional yellow gold, that unmistakable warmth that collectors have always cherished. There's a moment that reconnects us to the coin's original brilliance, uniting centuries of heritage with the craftsmanship of today. I hope during the evening evening, you will take a moment to view the examples we have on display here that include both commemorative and bullion versions. For the first time, the bullion edition of the Sovereign features 3 advanced security features, joining the Britannia and becoming one of the most visually secure bullion coins on the market. These include microtext, a secure background design, and a latent image enabling instant authentication. We are so excited to share these exquisite new additions with you and to celebrate the legacy of the Sovereign coin as it continues to evolve. Thank you once again for your ongoing support and enthusiasm. Please enjoy the evening and do take the opportunity to speak with my colleagues from the Royal Mint Museum around the room and the Royal Mint team, who will be delighted to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
So there you go, that was a presentation by the Royal Mint of the new Sovereign. As I was trying to say earlier, the Bullion Sovereign has all the security features, the 3 main security features which are visual, and the Proof Sovereigns do not have those but are also in the new yellow gold. So 2026 brings us the new ones. I hope you enjoyed this video.